That's how you're starting it?
Yeah.
Okay.
Hi.
I'm not even cutting that.
Okay. I didn't ask you to.
Good.
What are we doing?
All right. Hey.
Hi.
We went to the library today.
Yes.
And we like looking at books. And we did that. Specifically, we went to the juvenile graphic novel section.
Juvenile.
Juvenile. You can say it whatever way.
I don't like the way you say it.
Okay, it's kids' graphic novels. Graphic novels aimed at kids. Kids can read it. But I like to say all ages.
Yeah, I would say all ages.
Because I enjoy quite a few.
Well, yeah, and most of the time they're pretty good.
Yeah.
And they're made by good creators.
Absolutely. So we're going to talk about those.
Absolutely.
You want to go first?
You want me to go first?
Yeah.
I'll go first because this was the first thing I picked up because I've been looking for it and I've been meaning to buy it and I found it at the library, so I'm not buying it right now. But Fifth Quarter by Mike Dawson. So I love Mike Dawson. He's one of my favorite creators. He did Freddie and Me, which is the a Bohemian Rhapsody coming of age story, which is one of my favorite books that I've ever read. He also did.
So you have that near you.
I have that right above me, sort of. He did this drawing that I got for Kristan of Tegan and Sarah, which is cool. He was nice enough. He was very kind in the emails and was like, I was like, do you know who Tegan and Sarah are? And he was like, sure. And I was like, neat. Wasn't sure. He's Scottish, so I really didn't know if you would know. But yeah, this is his young adult or juvenile all ages graphic novel about this girl who plays basketball and all sorts of stuff. And I heard really great things about it, and I'm excited to read it. So
good.
That's that.
I'll read it too.
She'll read it too.
That'll be good. This one I picked up, I had heard about from Tilly Walden. It's called A-OK by Jared Green. Jared?
I would say Jared.
One of the two.
Gerard. Is he French Canadian?
Anyway, she was talking about it. I think they're friends. And I'll just read you the first part of the back so you know what it's about. When Jay starts 8th grade with a few pimples, he doesn't think much of it at first, except to wonder if the embarrassing acne will disappear as quickly as it arrived. But as his acne worsens, Jay is prescribed a powerful medication that comes with some serious side effects. Mood swings, a restricted diet, and super dry skin. And it goes on from there.
Wow.
Yeah, so like, there's intense stuff happening.
That
in
sounds
fact,
intense.
I thought this would be in the young adult section, but it was in the kids section, so...
What's it say on the back? Ages 8 through 12.
Okay, then...
I guess.
You know, so it's all ages, I suppose. Mm-hmm. Well, a lot of ages. 8 to 12 ages.
8 to 12.
But I really like the art. Yeah. The story's concept sounds very interesting, and I will read anything Tilly Walden recommends. So,
you hear that, Tilly? You got a lot of power.
Recommend me more books.
You want to keep going? She's got a lot larger stack than me.
I picked up a lot. I mean, look, they're free. We support the library.
Yes. 16 books.
Yeah, that's not that many.
That's not that.
That's fine. That's not that many. Melly Bean and the Giant Monster.
Oh.
Okay, so look at the cover, but also there's cats on the back. I mean,
so it wins.
You know, we had to
checks all the boxes for Kristan.
It's everything I needed. Plus, I do really like the art. It's cute art. What's it about? I don't know. What is it about? So Melly loves to play games. All the cats want to do though is take a nap. Melly's the dog.
Oh.
To get some peace and quiet, the troublemakers trick Melly into burying a shoe in the backyard. But the small prank turns into a big problem when she falls down the hole and is magically transported to another world.
What?
Okay, Melly Bean.
What Melody? There's also another one that she got.
Got volume 1 and 2.
Mm-hmm.
Sometimes you need both.
Melly Bean and the Giant Monster, and Melly Bean and the Wicked Wizard.
So, it sounds fun.
It does seem kind of fun. That'll be cool.
Just kind of.
No, I mean I probably won't read it.
That's fine. I'll read it. I've also read Katie and the Cat Center, the first volume. This is the second volume, Best Friends for Never.
Oh, what?
So, if I remember correctly, all of these cats, I think they can talk. She's a cat sitter for a lot of different cats, and they get into mischief constantly.
Of course, as talking cats would do.
Yeah, so I don't know what this one's about. It's back to school for Katie the cat sitter. Katie loves skating with the Wheelas and officially being a superhero sidekick. Yeah, she's a sidekick.
But she's
to the cats.
Oh, okay. Makes
Yeah.
more sense. Okay.
I mean, maybe spoiler for the first one, but is it?
Yeah.
I think that's really just the concept, and we all know that. Anyway, it was really fun, and I love cat books, so I'm gonna read it.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I will say I feel like 90% of the time when we go into the juvenile graphic novel section of the library, we could probably just like close our eyes and spin around and then just point and find like 8 things that you would love.
Yeah, it's true. I mean, so I think people have a lot of thoughts about all ages comics, and a lot of people are like, oh, that's in the kids section, I can't do that. But it's like some of the best, I mean, Bone is beloved, and there's a reason. That's an all ages comic.
Yeah. Yeah.
Why do we put Bone on a pedestal but not like other things? You know what I mean?
Yeah, just because it like started out because it was
it's weird.
It's how it's packaged, like
and we
the
love
packaging.
Bone.
Yeah,
Okay.
we do love Bone, and it's also one of the greatest comics ever made in the history of ever.
Well,
ever.
but we should like the same people who are reading Bone should be able to pick up some of these other books, you know, and enjoy them.
Yeah,
that's what I mean.
You don't have to you don't have to like commit yourself to I only love the Dark Knight. And,
right,
like,
and if a comic
novels.
is in a kids section, it doesn't mean it's only for kids.
Yeah, for sure.
Just kids can read it.
It's true. Speaking of things that kids can read, a kid could read Shadow Island. This seemed really interesting and neat, and this is actually one that Kristan grabbed, and then I decided that I'm gonna look at it more for me. But it's like it's this Swenyo Bay Adventures Volume 1. I think there's like some magic stuff going on, and like some monsters, and there's boats.
Good art.
The art looks really cool. Looks like really neat and fun, almost like Scotty Young vibes, but not quite Scotty Young, like a little bit less kooky, if that makes sense. Does that make sense?
Fair.
Less kooky Scotty Young vibes, but it looks really good. I'm excited to read it. Don't know what it's about. It says that I'll read the back.
Yeah,
Let me read the back. Stuck living in rain-soaked Swenyo Bay, Ollie is miserable and wants out. He plans his escape on the next bus out of town, but everything changes when he and 3 classmates discover something in the woods.
Oh, what's in the woods?
Don't know. We'll find out.
Now we have to know.
I'm gonna find out.
Good. You want me to go?
Yeah, you go.
All right. Swim team. Small waves, big changes. So Bree can't wait for her first day at a new middle school.
Oh, Bree.
Home to the mighty manatees. Oh. Until she's stuck with the only
wait, stop.
What? The mighty manatees? That's pretty cool.
They couldn't try harder.
It's pretty cool.
I like manatees plenty.
You should tell them.
I have a tattoo of a manatee.
So
like I get it. But like mighty, that's just I feel like that's just I mean fine. Go ahead. Sorry.
Tell us in the comments. Do you like mighty manatees?
Do you think a mighty manatee
is a good mascot?
Do you think that's a good school mascot?
Why not? Okay. Until she's stuck with the only elective that fits her schedule, the dreaded Swim 101.
Because of mighty manatees. Why wouldn't you love swim?
The thought of swimming makes Bree more than a little queasy, yet she's forced to dive headfirst into one of her greatest fears. Ooh. Okay, so she's scared. I feel like she's gonna end up being really good at it.
You think so?
It's just a
You don't think she's gonna turn into a manatee?
I don't know. Hey, plot twist. So I'm gonna have to read Swim Team to find that out. It sounds good. Coming of age stuff. We love it.
It does sound good. Go ahead and do a couple more. I've only got 2 more.
Manu, I would say. Is that what you would say?
Manu!
There you go. So, this is put out by Scholastic Graphics. I've read a lot of their stuff, and I really like it, and I like the art.
It looks fun.
That's all I needed was the cover and the back and the art. A funny and heartwarming adventure about friendship, defying expectations, and finding your place. That's all I need to know.
I mean, who can't identify with that?
That's all I got. We could go on from here. I'm not going to. I'm going to read it.
Yeah, do another one. That was quick.
Swan Lake Quest for the Kingdoms.
This was one you picked out pretty quick.
I picked it out really quick because Molly Knox Ostertag, who wrote The Witch Boy and a lot of other great things that I love.
That's like your jam.
Blurbed it at the top. So I was like, I'm in. Plus, it's a very much art that I like. You know?
Yeah, that's your,
So it just looks very cartoony and something I would like. So once upon a time, 2 unlikely friends become Swan Lake's greatest heroes. I'm not going to tell you anymore.
All we need.
That's all I got. That's all I need. And it looks very fun.
That does look like a lot of fun.
I picked up this manga that I was excited to see. It's the Empress, Hanahan, and the Shape of the World.
What's the shape of that cat?
That's what I'm saying.
I want to know.
I mean, look at those eyes. That's also what made me pick it up.
Yeah.
But it also seems to be a one and done, which I love in a manga as well.
Oh, look how sad that kid is.
So, in a small town where the fantastic and the mundane blend together, young Hana's every day, is it Hana?
Hannah.
Is it though? I don't know. Everyday life is one of exploration and discovery. As she encounters fragments both bitter and sweet, the shape of the world slowly comes into view.
Ooh.
So the cat's also on the back, and apparently this cat's very involved, and I need to be.
That's all you need to know.
So.
The cat's involved. It's not like a bait where they're like, let's throw a cat on the cover and let it not be about a cat.
Plus, seeing manga in that section is kind of rare. I mean, there's all the Pokemon adventures are in there, but...
Well, no, and I think that's really cool
You know.
that those are in there because, like, people... Well, one, like, there's so many connotations about, like, manga is either, like, only, like, weird tentacle stuff or, like, fighting punch 'em up
YouTube's
stuff.
gonna ban this video because you said that.
Really?
No.
Okay. I was gonna say,
Hopefully not.
Oh, we'll find out. I guess I'm nothing against it. I'm not, like, saying, like...
I don't think YouTube cares if you're against it.
Oh. They care if I'm for it?
I don't know. Just keep going.
Next one, this book, I picked this one up. It's called The Inkberg Enigma. Is that right? Did I say that right?
Yeah.
I
I don't know why you said it like that, but...
Inkberg Enigma. Is that better?
Sure.
The Inkberg Enigma. You can use that in everyday sentence, and that makes you sound smart. Let me tell you about the Inkberg Enigma.
Don't. Actually, tell me about it.
Haven't you always thought there's something weird about your town, Miro?
About this town.
This town? I can't read. The Inkberg
I can't either.
I can only talk about the Inkberg Enigma. This is the book. Don't know what it's about. Something,
They live in a fishing town nestled in the shadow of a mysterious castle.
Okay, you can...
Mira lives in the world of books. Zia is never without her camera. The day they meet, they stumble upon a secret. They're determined to learn more, and they're pulled into a real-life adventure.
I'm captivated now by the Inkberg Enigma.
And the art looks cool.
The art did look cool. That was the main thing. I thought it looked really neat. It looked like very, like, French. You know what I mean? Like, the art looks French.
Or European of some sort.
Yeah. And, yeah. So, I can't read, but the Inkberg Enigma.
I'm going to try to read it.
I'm going to try to... I'm going to give it my best.
Crabapple Trouble.
Oh.
This one looks, I think, particularly young. But I love the art in it.
That does look cool.
It looks really nice. And it kind of reminds me of Adventure Time.
Yeah.
A bit, maybe some Steven Universe.
Yeah, I was going to say Steven Universe for sure.
Yeah, so life isn't easy when you're an apple.
Tell me about it.
Been there.
Tell me about it. Don't read
so
anymore.
No more?
No more.
Okay, Crabapple Trouble.
It's not hard. Life's not
There
easy
you
when
go.
you're an apple.
There you go. The Nutcracker and the Mouse King, the graphic novel.
Oh. I didn't even see that you grabbed this.
I did. Of all the gifts under the tree on Christmas Eve, only one captures Marie's heart, a humble Nutcracker. He's a curious little man with kind eyes, sweet red cheeks, and a friendly appearance. And as midnight nears, he comes to life, revealing a fairy tale world of magic and wonder, wicked princesses, and fierce battles, and an ancient curse that can only be broken with the help of a true friend. Oh.
Is it the actual story of the Nutcracker and the Mouse King?
I mean, I guess.
Oh.
I don't know this story.
I just know the dun 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 dun.
It does say the graphic novel as if it's... So it sounds nice. Also, maybe I should have read it around Christmas. So...
Oh, Christmas
We'll
in
see.
August.
It's alright.
It's August Christmas.
You want me to keep going?
Yeah, I've only got one more.
Okay. Kitty Quest Tentacle Trouble.
What kind of trouble is
I
it?
didn't even realize that was the name of it.
It's number 2.
This is volume 2. I've read the first volume. And it was very fun. I really liked the art. Great all ages cats have an adventure story. Really is all you need to know. Apparently now there's tentacle trouble. That looks like an octopus
That's too much
problem they
trouble.
have. So
It's a big trouble.
big trouble. And then finally, Tide Song, which I'd seen this cover a lot.
It's a cool cover.
I love the cover. Don't have a clue what it's about, other than the cover, and the art looks really, really good.
That art does look cool.
The only thing harder than magic is friendship.
Tell me about it.
In there, Sophie isn't great at magic, but her family wants her to attend the best magic academy. Why are we trying? And they send her to train with distant relatives. However, cousin Sage and Auntie Lan seem more interested in giving Sophie chores than teaching her magic. Sophie attempts her own magic, but accidentally entangles it with the magic of a young water dragon, who is now trapped in human form.
What?
And that dragon's everything Sophie isn't, skilled at magic and beloved by Auntie Lan. If Sophie fixes her mistake, she'll lose her best magic teacher.
Oh no.
Will she make things right?
No.
Or will the dragon be stuck forever?
Goodness.
Oh my gosh.
That got intense. That got really intense
I
there.
know. I'm excited.
I mean, that's neat.
Yeah.
This is the last one, and this is Barb the Last Berserker, which looks fabulous. The art looks wonderful.
Also looks very like Wonder Woman, right?
Yeah.
Wonder Woman with the sword, maybe?
Yeah, and look, there's a character named Pork Chop, which game over. Done.
Done.
Like, I think that's Pork Chop right there.
Love that.
And I'm like, I'm already in it for Pork Chop.
Yeah.
You can zerk out with your favorite new heroes. That's the tagline on the back. But yeah, this looks really neat and fun. Yeah, it looks cool. The art looks really fun. Almost like Jeffrey Brown-esque type stuff. But it's by Dan and Jason.
That's it? Their first names?
Dan and Jason.
Dan and Jason. Okay. Good for y'all.
Dan and Jason.
Very Beyonce of you.
Way to go.
Love that.
Both of you.
Yeah.
I mean, usually one person does it, but two?
Yeah, it's pretty cool.
Pretty impressive.
So we're going to read some of these sometime.
Mm-hmm.
We'll tell you about them sometime.
Maybe.
Maybe. But if you've read any, let us know in the comments.
For sure.
And tell us your favorite all ages comics. Because we love them. We want more to read. You know, and the library is a great place to do that.
For sure.
Because they usually have big sections for children. And they're free, y'all. So
yeah.
support your library.
Support your local library.
Do
100%.
Please.
Do it. See ya.
Bye.